should I buy two? Save or skip, save or skip, skip. Do you play Hearthstone ever? Just practice. Oh, you're that. Like you see, I'm telling you how things are, and in order to have a better perspective where you should go and what you should do, in order to acquire a better perspective, and you're just keeping keeping your line going. For what sake, though? I'm doing things very easily. You're just wrong, except I am not. That's the problem. If I was wrong, it would have been evident years ago. Years. 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 If I would have been truly wrong, it would have been easily solved years ago. But things aren't as simple as they seem. Smooth break.
Don't tell the others.
Awful.
I'm rooting for you. I am free. Rough battle. Pick yourself back up and turn it around.
Make a solid point. Go ahead, because what you're saying, you're being just repetitive, and it's a useless repetition. So take the time and truly try to make a solid point. Try. Fuck. Oh no no no. 2-2.
You can turn this around.
Alright, this is getting bad. Actually, I can go something and do else and just use it as extra medium to sell, I guess. But that's not ideal. I'd rather spam looks.
The battle is really
Awaiting
raging.
with patience. Yeah, the solidest of points. Like the only true point is like you have to dive into breaking down into technical aspects,
It is a
and
joy
then you can
to watch you
make
work.
some sort of a point. Aside from that, in terms of the visible iceberg, nah, I already covered it. It's all nonsense. There is a how should I say it? There is reasonability within it in terms of how it can be used. However, it's just being a pure abuse at this point. It's ridiculous. At the start of every turn, choose from two. Die, fuck. I. What are these choices? Must common type. Okay, yeah, I'll save.
Have a good battle, friend.
Human being are probably you want to use plural, but okay, human beings are capable of almost anything with obvious limits. When someone wants to go from an average of 0% headshot a game to 20% headshot a game, they practice aiming at the head. You have to put your ego aside and tell yourself what you are doing wrong. You actually haven't covered anything. You just said, look at the iceberg. You didn't even show me. Bro, you wanna get better right now? I can coach you right now. I can help you get from S2 to GN1. Do you really see your writing as a solid point in terms of what's going on in the games described, Hearthstone, Overwatch, and Counter Strike? What? Oh no. Oh, this is bad.
You're down a minion and up a goal.
Should I go to? Nah.
Don't tell
Say
the
it.
others. I'm rooting for you.
There is only one game in that group of three that doesn't involve 3D aiming. Alright, so we're talking about Overwatch and Counter Strike. Okay, fuck Overwatch, we're talking about Counter Strike because, may I say, my main Overwatch is a healer. In fact, not just some healer, but the Mercy healer. Yeah, so talk about rigged gaming. It's all rigged. I don't know what sort of point are you
I've got
trying
some
to make.
fresh recruits for you.
50, no, this is not how it works. No, 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 no. This is not how that works. No, no. You look, if you're part of the system, you either tell me exactly what it is and why it is, and if you're not part of the system and you're just like an honest buffoon trying to I guess to make some sort of a contribution, let me just put it this way, you're being a buffoon because this is not the reality. Hold a second, I need to play, I have 30 seconds left. I need, okay, dragons, 3 dragons.
Great.
Why do I
can
level
bring in
up?
more powerful minions now.
This game. Oh no, this is bad. Alright, now I have to circle around it, Tavern 4, and look for what. If I encounter beasts, I must take beasts.
You are not
I
out
cannot.
of this yet.
I can actually go for undead. Other one. 2. There are 2 undead users. And I have a. Yeah, I can go for undead.
The path
Oh
is
no,
really
oh
raging
this
out there.
this system is teasing me. I have to take it.
A good tactical choice.
I have to.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Oh my god. No way am I gonna do this. Oh, I'm gonna gamble so hard. No. Yes, no. Wait, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Play safe or play rough? This is safe option. This is rough option. Tell me, safe or rough? Chatter. I see Yak, you're the only one who is a chatter. Tell me, should I play it rough or should I play it safe? If I play it safe, actually there is a third option. I play safe and rough. So safe, rough, or safe and rough? Which one? Safe, rough, or both? So both, okay. Both deep, okay, let's go both. You said it. Let's go, let's do this. That was a mistake. A mistake that was. No, 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 no. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, maybe. Oh, right, nice. Luck, lucky. Very lucky, very lucky.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Ooh. Oh no, it's getting crazy.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
15 tips. Counter-Strike is not rigged. If it is, can you explain it? Do not dodge the question. Do not tell me to find it myself. I want you to tell me yourself. I want it from a God Circle voice. Pro always go balls deep. Risk it all. Risk it at all times. Well, I just did it. It semi-worked. This is pretty useless, but well, it turned out to be actually pretty good because I found this one. It is powerful. Not gonna lie, it's pretty powerful. Um, oh, again choices. You see, like if I was on some team, I would have known what to do because in team you would have discussions, and there I would have known. Here I have 3-3, 3-4, 3-4. What is this? 6, 7, 13, 10, 11. But I have more damage here, but there. I am a sucker.
I can't wait to see this shake out.
Oh, okay, those are nice choice. That was actually the right choice.
Have a good battle, friend.
Crazy. Huh? Alright, that's okay. Okay, that's not okay. 2? Alright. Okay, that's fine. That's actually amazing. Hey, would you like to do some 1 versus 1 for fun just to give you some stuff to upload this? Why? How are you gonna give me what? No. How does it speak up? What is the intent? What do you envision? Why would I do 1v1? I have okay, not hundreds, but close to 100 videos. Alright, no, actually not 100 because we have to take out the CSGO videos. I have a good amount, let's put it this way. I have a good amount of videos of demos that I have to upload because it fits my channel and I'm yet to record them. this. This. Okay. Okay.
A good tactical choice.
Oh, no, no, no.
A good tactical choice.
Okay. Tough choices. I don't have enough space for this. I have to go with this.
I'll make sure these ones stick around for next time.
Fucking man. Is he gonna hit the mama bear again? Of course he will. What a punk. What an absolute punk. There is also, by the way, cheating in Hearthstone. Just so you know how fucked up this whole thing is. You can record the 1 versus 1 and upload them as YouTube content. I think you have over 1k videos, like 1 point. Why? No, it. Here. What do you think is. Why? What is your thinking? Please tell me. What is your thinking? Are you proud of your voice and you want to distribute it as to as wider audience as possible? Like, what is the intent? I'm mighty confused about you. Battle cry. Nope. Oh. What am I gonna see? This is really good. Huh. But I have. If I saw this, what should I replace it with? No, well, haha. I have to wait. Can I put this one in? Would help. But then it will not multiply with this one. There is not enough space. Well, kind of enough, but I would have to get rid of whatever in there. This is bad.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
Or what proud? What to? I'm asking about the intent. I'm asking about the idea that you have inside your head, and I wanted to make it clear. What? What do you mean, proud boy? Are you a proud boy? Because what are you proud about? What are you proud of? I'm tad bit confused
Keep up the pressure.
about your narrative. Since long ago. I mean, I told you, like, I find you extremely ridiculous in terms of what you say. But you do say, so like, why? Why bother? The things I'm showing are pretty straightforward. The only things it takes from a viewer to get an idea is to play. And then you decide which side you're on. You don't have to care. It is the game. But if you somehow care, then you can sort of pick sides. Beasts. Oh, this is so bad. I'm gonna go roll up. Oh, I have to save. Hold up, what did I just fight? I saw this, I saw this. What else can I have? I cannot buy this. I have to wait. But should I? Ooh. No, no, it's good as it is. If he hits here, there's enough space. He only screws me up if I somehow don't. This minion doesn't die. If this minion doesn't die after hitting, yeah, I'm screwed. But far, he cannot know that unless he uses the programs that track the statistics and he interacts with other players. Because there is a possibility to log in, to join a match with other players, and then you can chat, well, in-game chat or like voice, like Discord or whatnot. You can use and you can communicate the info. If his partner has already played against the transfer, like, oh, he has this and this. But you see, since my minion died, it's all good. I'm in a very good position right now. I actually might make it to top 4. Dragons. They went to what the? Good for me, but strange on their part. Alright. No, I'm not gonna go 1v1. First of all, I don't feel like it. Second of all, even if I had the energy to go 1v1. Why? You're making me repeat over and over and over. Why are you making me do this? It's pretty simple, it's so very easy. Look, hypothetically, let's say I do get this 1.2k views, or 1k views, or like over 100 views. It's good. But why? I don't need them. That's not what I need. That's not what this whole thing is about. I can leave YouTube, I can leave Twitch literally by snapping over the fingers at any time, at any second. I'm not an animator. I'm a player. Can you understand this? I'm a player. Give a friend a minion antennas. Okay, this one. Hold up, I'll read the chat, but in a bit. Give you minions possible. Okay, this one good. Battle cry, I don't care.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Eh.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Honestly, no.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Alright. I'm convinced.
You're down a minion.
Go.
Up a goal. Have a good battle, friend.
No. Oh, this is terrible. his banana is gonna make it work. Alright. Wait, hold up, scroll up a little bit.
Nice work out there.
Well,
Keep up
I'm
the
thinking we
pressure.
should have some fun and play Counter-Strike 1 versus 1. I sure am proud. They call me a proud boy for nothing. I know you are, you always are. Okay, brother. Okay, let's break this down now. You haven't shown me anything. You have been playing Hearthstone only. You say vague statements. Yet that mean almost nothing. Bro, bunk all the 8-head schizo thoughts. Let's just play some 1 versus 1. Please, oh my godness. It's so easy. It is so easy. There is no underlying reason. I'm asking you, if you want to do a thing, you say yes or no. No, it's not that hard. I play games too. Wanna watch me play Overwatch? I bet I'm better than you. You might learn a thing or two. Mercy player. Was it a hate towards Mercy players? Completely unjustified. Uh, uncalled for, in fact. I want to change this hero
Go
power.
big or go home, I always say.
Ooh, look at this. Alright, check this out. It's gonna be a gamble. But before that, I need to try to taunt this guy. Like, I don't want to gamble now because I'm a greedy bastard. Okay, maybe I should gamble now. Fuck!
Win this thing.
How? What? Fuck this shit. No, 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 no. This still. Okay, I can't. I cannot. I not can. I not cannot. I just wasted 3 golds. This is too sad. What in... Oh, wait. What in that statement said I was
Good at this.
show hate towards Mercy players? No, but you just mentioned Mercy player and a smiley face. I didn't mention hate, but it felt like you poking some sort of a thing into Mercy players. Which again, you might have your reasons. I don't know. But man, like, no. We're not the same players. I'm not against you having fun. Go have your fun. I'm different type, so to speak. Give him minus 2020. I might have to get rid of this one.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Like, I guess this? Just to be sure. 1 array? Yeah, I have to hit first. I must.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Alright, good. Not good. Actually bad. Pretty bad. Okay, pretty good. Ooh. we're doing fine. Oh yeah, let's go. Oh yes, yes. Oh, sweet Lord. Sunny D. I wanna have some Sunny D, but I cannot. But this is sweet enough. I'm satisfied. What in that statement said I was show hate towards Mercy players? It's not direct thing. If you've ever come across the term innuendo, this is what I've interpreted your statement as an innuendo, as an implication. But I did. Okay, but you said the same thing last night in DMs. You said someone like you, not last night, this night. Okay, we have different timetables. Oh no. What I've said in DMs, I talked shit directly to you, about you, not about your player characters. I was talking to you. They're the same statements. What's going on? Specify exactly, because there are a bunch of things that are going on.
That's quite the army you're building.
I'll do this, and I'll do this. Oh, this is good. Oh, I should. Okay, whatever. It's fine. I fucked up, but it's fine. Okay, this is just teasing. Alright. And this is the only way.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
I honestly don't need this. No, please. Okay. Okay, understandable. There's just so lucky I can get. Oh, I can get extremely lucky. Hold up, let's see where's it gonna go. Oh, I'm ridiculously lucky. Oh, this is amazing. Yep, this is just wonderful. Alright, I have good chances. Yeah, what's going on here? So yeah, it depends. Are you asking about Yak? I don't know what's going on with Yak. You should figure it out between you two, and maybe you can tell me what's going on with him, because he's not being straightforward. He's being the way he's being already for the past a month, basically since YouTube. He was saying the opposite of what you said last night. Someone like you asked what you meant by that. You said it was a statement that meant nothing. No. Huh? Reread. You have the DMs. Reread exactly. What said? Huh? Okay, this one. Oh wow! All right. But okay, that doesn't work. Mama bear. Choose a minion, get a different minion of the same type.
That's a great play. I can't wait to see this shake out.
Kind of. Does it work? Kind of. No, not really, but yeah. Oh, really? This one? Sure, I guess. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh nice. Pretty good, pretty good. 20. Ah, how could he get so lucky?
You're good at this.
I don't know what to play now. Oh no, oh I really don't know what to play now. Shouldn't have done it.
That's quite the army you're building, friend. Better hire a recruit while you can.
Basically, there is nothing to change.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
My my hand is
Better
overpowered.
hire a recruit while you can.
There is no like combination I can replace the snake for another raptor, but that's about it. And it's not even guaranteed to be a good choice. Gamble. Ooh, gamble, gamble.
That's a great play. I can't wait to see
Double
this
gamble.
shake
Okay.
out.
I actually could have gone on wolf. Would have been pretty cool. I chose this because it's an extra. But okay, this is an over. It's either I die or he dies. There is no way it's gonna be a draw. You and of course I did because you're still talking mad shit. You were talking mad shit, and having someone talking mad shit directly in DMs, I don't need that. Of course I added, so I can read the. Okay, okay, hold up. Let me figure this out. I think I can figure it out.
You got this. You're way ahead.
Alright, he broke on this one. Double snakes. This is terrible. Huh? Okay. I needed to hit wolf. Hit the wolf. If he has to hit the wolf. Hit the wolf, boy. Ah. Said. Just had to hit the wolf. He didn't hit the wolf. 70 fucking shit. So close to 5k. Pardon my French. So about the DMs. So what are you exactly you say that I said? You are the one that insulted me. You ask how much I make it, then insulted me. Yes. You're saying the opposite of what you said last night. I asked what you meant by that. You said it wasn't. It was a statement that meant nothing. You had an idea. Hold up, let me see how I insulted you after asking you about how much you made. How did I exactly insult you, by the way? I called you stupid many times. Okay, yeah, this. You're. Uh, this is ridiculous what you're saying. What negative statement? You're already lying. You're so full of crap. It's unbelievable. I've never once used the word stupid. Now I'm gonna say that you're stupid. Now I've used the word stupid the first time ever. Now I did. Because you're being extremely annoying, and I don't like your dishonesty about the way you communicate about the games. The games in question, that is. Uh, so yeah, now this 3rd of March, whatever time you're having right now, I've called you stupid. That's an insult. Now I did it. Now I've done it. Now you can be offended. Before that was never a thing. You're a silly liar. Not silly, stupid liar, in fact. Here, I'm offended because you lie, and that's why I insult you. Uh, Someone like you, I did say someone like you, but that's not an insult. That's a fair statement, given how you behaved about the situation that occurred. Wait, how am I lying? I never called you stupid before today, before right now, before 2 minutes ago. That's how you're lying. Yes, it is the first time I called you stupid. It's literally the first time. In voice or text. In text, I'm yet to write that you're stupid. Do you want me to do it right now? 3 minutes later? Like, what is this? You have a full 2 hours to you. I didn't call you stupid in literally 2 hours. You didn't watch it. You were not paying attention during the conversation, and you were not rewatching. It's all available. I'm not taking down a single video from YouTube. Do you understand this? Everything I post just goes there unless somebody takes it down. Dementia. How should I be acting? Tell me. You'll never make it as a streamer acting like this. How should I be acting? How? I'm delusional. How? You see, again, you keep saying stuff and just skipping around. Are you an amphibian? Yes, you have. I get a snaky vibe from you, but you surely are not a snake. Nor are you a frog, but you're skipping a lot. So what are you? Some sort of a mix between a snake and a frog? Are you some sort of a reptile? I don't know. You most certainly an amphibian. Start losing your ego and practice playing the game. Play. Uh, you remind me of this guy who poisoned me with the CBD IRL. Like people like you exist and talk shit without any remorse. Like fuck. Like if Satan was alive, he would be outraged by how you behave, guys. Guys, I mean you and this guy in a CBD shop, club, whatever it's called, whatever its accurate name, probably a club, whatever, business at the end of the day. You say everyone is cheating. Everyone. Again, you're using abstract. What do you say? Why? Why? How does it not hurt you to type out this stuff? Because it surely hurts me to read this stuff. You have not seen the videos. Whatever videos you talk about, not a single one of those were cheat. Not a single one. To pick up on the cheating nuances, you need to be playing because it's not like, oh, here's a video and the guy is spinning and making headshots. No, there are subtle things. Sometimes they're more evident, sometimes they are less evident. I have even encountered someone who toggles for a moment and then until the end of the match doesn't turn on again. They're different people doing different stuff. They're aware of matchmaking, they have the technology, they have the ability, and they use it to their not advantage but their will and possible advantage. But advantage you would have to like gain something from it. So what exactly to gain from it? No, but let's keep it at their will. You have half brain. I sure have half. In fact, I have two halves. What? Go practice your aim at the floor, not at the floor when you run. I just look slightly below the head level. Sometimes lower, but sometimes. But yeah, I don't always try to keep it at the head or the body or the neck level. Okay, it's actually yeah, around the chest level, neck level, somewhere like that. You don't know the spray pattern. I do know the spray pattern. Your positioning is terrible. My positioning is great. Learn the maps you play. I will learn once I'll get hired and start being paid a salary as a player. I don't need the big teams. I need any team to hire me, literally. Any team that will officially hire me. I don't care what league. I don't care what sector. As long as I'm paid salary, I'm fine. And that's where you learn exact positions, name code, etc., etc. That's when it's gonna be useful to know this stuff because you will be working within a controlled segment, within a controlled environment. You will know who you play against. You will know who you play with. That's when it makes sense. Callouts, yes. Also, that's up to that. It's not that hard. It's not that hard, I agree, but it also makes sense to do it when it's necessary. You put an effort when an effort needs to be put. I know it hurts you to read this. Are you sure? If you do that, oh holy fuck, you're evil. And Satan would be fucking like he'd be impressed and frightened by you. The Satan himself. You don't know this because you live in a delusional world. Again, you have to really make it clear. If you're aware, if you truly aware, make it clear. Go ahead. Again, I'm just repeating myself, but I guess I have to make it clear. I've played the game in AOL ranks. I don't know what the fuck is AOL ranks. And given how you like the matchmaking, the players that we encountered while playing with you, we got lucky. And even then, there were like four suspected, suspicious players, which you didn't pick on, and I've picked up. Long than you have. What does it mean? I'm better than you. Ah, I cannot say it certainly. Have you even ever had Overwatch? I've been offered an Overwatch position. I didn't take it. If that's what you mean. You ever had Overwatch? I've been offered. Yes. I had the in main menu. I've had the chance to participate. Yes. For it was hanging there for like 7 months. Yes, I've been offered. We can psychoanalyze all your games and tell who was the problem. No, you don't. You aim at the lower chest. I don't aim at the lower chest. Abdominal, you would have said. No, I aim at the round chest, neck. Hence, if you play, you would know why. Do you know what counter strafing is? Okay, if all those things were true, how are you such a low rank? Because I'm being fucking. Okay, bullied is not the right term, I guess, because to be bullied, you need to be somehow part of the. I am kind of part of the group, but I'm not. What would be the correct word to use here? Basically, the moment when you find out exactly how matchmaking will be manipulated, it will be easier for you to discover how I'm being mistreated in terms of ranking. But the answer lies, the long way, but certain way, is for you just to play a lot. You just fucking play. You just play. You do your work and then you play. You just play, and then you will encounter variety of players, and that's where things will begin to make more of sense to you. You will never be hired. You're bad at the game. This thing first, you will never be hired. Most likely true. You're bad at the game. Not true at all. You have to know it to get hired. I have to know what. If you want to be hired, go apply. Look, no. I'm not gonna apply for shit because there is a table that recruiters. If there teams, what the fuck they're called? I forgot the word. But yeah, basically these structures they monitor the field, and they should be aware of my existence because I'm spending tons of hours not logging in but actually playing. And the teams I actually looked into, they don't hire players. They're hiring everything around, some marketing, some accounting, some sort of assistants, but programmers, but not players. And I'm looking for a player position. And from the teams I clicked on, they don't hire players. I'm not terrible. You play and will never be hired. Hey, that's the thing. You're just wrong. Yet you believe you can be hired. No, it's not that I believe. I can be hired. In fact, anyone can be hired. Do you step outside often? I mean, given the way you talk, unless you try hard to be like some sort of a satanic troll, you got hired. That's pretty like crazy, given the salary that you had. But yeah, there are all sort of people getting hired for all sort of positions. Go places. Just hang out. You will encounter them. They're not like hidden. They're pretty like upfront. They're there. They're out there. Just go places. We got lucky. Brother Corey played in the minor league pro matches. He knows what pros do. Overwatch and Counter Strike. The program used to vote on cheaters. No one at Steam knows who you are. Steam. Yeah, I've done the work and have played. I have seen the variety. I've been all ranked in the game. They don't monitor regular matchmaking. You have 4K hours. Do you know the average of S rank CSGO players? Look, in terms of hours, we've discovered that you're unaware because when I brought up the Steam statistics of matches, you were like you were surprised about that. So you're only looking at the hours that people stand in the lobby and collect. Collecting hours by standing either just on main menu while chatting with someone, or opening boxes, or going to the what's called private rooms, private servers, and like playing all these sorts of games do not count. They do not count. They do not count for the competitive mode. It's different. And I highly doubt. Look, I'm pretty sure you've never met someone with 25,000 hours. And I've met someone with 25,000 hours in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. 25 fucking thousand hours. He didn't tell me his name, but he told me he works in an adult industry. That's how much I can tell you. And I've met him years back. Like 2018, maybe 19, okay? So back then, 25,000 hours. The motherfucker had his computer on for a long time. Okay? Alright? And I met him in a competitive match. Back then, I didn't take down his name and anything because I didn't pay much attention to it. So yeah, it must have been like, oh, it might have been actually even 2017, but probably 2018, 2019. So during these years, I was still like not streaming. I was like, okay, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm wrong. And since 2019, I was definite about me not being delusional. Alright? It took time to arrive to where I am to this whole thing. I'm talking about S-rank players, like people who play on FaZe and C9. I'm not talking about casual players like you, since you can't read. I'll post it again and close. Do you know the average of No, it's just you're talking mad shit. It's Pookie server. Can I not join your server? Can I just like... Is that the server? Is that the server? Is that the server? Okay, no, this is different. Not to sound like a hater, I don't want to join your server. Which one should I call? This one? Where do I call? Or this one? This one. Where do I call? Huh? How do I call? Okay, that's pretty gay. Where do I press? This? Is that it?
Yo, what's
Are
up?
we clicked? Are we connected? You
Yo.
tell me what's up. Straight up. Tell me how it is. Tell me as it
Yo.
is. What?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you again.
Try.
what do you think the average hours of an S rank player are?
I don't think about that
Okay, so how do you expect to get hired to a team if you don't think about the average hours you have to put into playing the game?
because it doesn't make any sense.
In order to get recruited by a team, you have to be good at the game. They're not going to recruit
Fair.
you if you're just going to sit on the bench and do nothing.
It's a possibility, but I also understand the perspective. Yes, you have to be good at the game. I agree.
What are you going to do if they hire you? You want to play the game, right? That's what you want to get hired for, is to play the game?
Yeah. Well, get paid, but because you have to play the game at some point. Yeah, I will play the game. But yeah.
Okay, so you so you want to play on a stage then, right?
Not a big
Like
stage.
in a
No,
major.
no. I don't have to play in the big team. As long as the pay is good, I don't care what team. It could be the
Okay,
newbiest
so
team.
do you know how payment works when you work for a team? Do you know how they do pays? Do you know how they pay their players when you work for a team?
No, I've never talked to like.
Okay, so the way the pay structure works when you quote work for a team that plays video games is you get paid based off of your like playing the game. So like for example, if you sat on the fucking bench for a whole tournament, you wouldn't see any of the money they won. It would go to the 5 players and the coaches that played the game. You would have to play in the game. They don't give you a salary that's good money for doing fucking nothing. You either have to be a coach or you have to be on the marketing team.
But do they hire more than 5 players? Tell me that.
Yes, they do.
Why
And those
would
people
they?
that sit on the bench don't get money from the game that those 5 people played in because they were on the fucking bench. They get their regular year's salary.
Ah, but they still okay. You see, they still get some sort of a salary.
Yeah, and it's like 30K a year. I don't know what your country's currency that averages out to, but where I live, that's poverty.
Yeah. No, it's not great. It's not great, but
And you might not even be there for that long because you have to prove you want to be there. People who are on the bench don't just sit on the bench for years doing nothing. Those people that are on the bench are subs for the main roster. So you have to be as good as the main roster just to be on the bench.
and to be in the main roster, it depends on the networking skills, I would imagine.
No, it depends on how good you are at the game.
Oh, so we're
People
talking
like
pure
Olive-
skill.
People like Olofmeister don't get put on phase because they're good at putting their brand out. They get put on phase because they're good at the fucking video game.
Hmm.
Because they practice for days, for weeks,
Yes,
for
but
months.
but we're talking about again same thing. When you practice within a certain environment, within a certain group of people. You know?
No, those people had to practice before they were on those teams. They didn't practice when they were on. They were good before they were put on those teams.
Yeah,
They
but
had to exist as a player
no,
of high
don't
skill
just
level before they
don't
got put on
stay
those
good.
teams.
Don't say good because it can be quantified. There are exact things that are considered. There are things
Yeah,
that I
and in
looked
this
at.
reference, okay, so in this reference, there's only one reference, and that's the highest possible play level. So when you reference good, it means they can compete with people who are considered the apex of the game. That is someone who is considered a good player in context of trying to get hired on a team. They have to be able to compete with other players. Do you think you could compete with someone like Olofmeister in a match?
Who the fuck is Olaf Meister? Olaf
Do you know who
Meister.
Simple is? Do you know who Simple is?
I heard, but I'm yet to understand what's the fuss about.
What do you know any pro player? Like, do you know of any pro
I I
player?
I
Not do you
watched
know
them.
personally.
What do you mean by
What's
knowing?
your favorite Counter Strike team?
I don't have one.
Okay, what name a team you know players on? Like you know their names and you've watched them play.
Oh, I've seen bunch of teams. I've seen bunch of players.
Okay, name a player then. That's what I'm asking you to do right now. Name a player.
But we already did this. You already had this. We already had this conversation.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we
Okay,
did.
the
Ye-
conversation we have, you obviously didn't understand because you needed to look up who Olive Meister was. So I'm giving you a reference you understand by letting you pick your reference. It's not that hard to
all right, all
understand.
right. Let me put it this way. From what I've seen, those who I considered good are Beat and Kerrigan.
Okay, so Kerrigan's a good example. He is a long-time Counter-Strike player. Do you think you could well, I'll give you two scenarios. Do you think you could play a 1v1 against him and win? And B, do you think you could play in a match against him and win?
Why would I play 1v1?
Because 1v1s show a player's they show players' skills at uh focus. They show how well you are at focusing. They show how well you are at general aiming. They show how well you are at moving
Yeah,
around a
yeah,
map.
yeah.
They
But
show how well you are at recognizing where players are and could be on a map.
look, but it's a bit of bullshit because it doesn't transfer well to the actual play match
Yes,
where you
it
have a
does.
different
How do
sort
you
of
think
pressure.
people train for Counter Strike? They play 1v1s with people.
You.
How do you think Counter Strike teams practice? They play scrim matches versus each other. They literally 1v1 all day, and then they'll play versus their roster all day. That's how they practice. How else do you think they practice?
How
They get in a custom lobby where they shoot bots for 6 hours a day
tell,
just to practice their pinpoint accuracy.
tell me the following: how many layers are there of the of tournaments?
What?
Do you know how many layers are like there are stages, right? Before like you reach what is it just we looked at?
Are you okay? Let me let me let me let me let me restate your question for you. Are you asking me, do I know how many stages there are to a tournament?
not to
So
one
like,
single no, not to a single, for example, here ESL 1 Katowice 2015, so that's a tournament, right? A big
yes.
tournament, but there are other tournaments, right?
Yes, there are bigger tournaments than that one. That one was a relatively small tournament for the game.
There are bigger tournaments and there are smaller tournaments. So in that spectrum, in that table, how big is the table?
Well, it's not one table, there are multiple tables. So those tournaments that you're referencing are Counter-Strike are Valve sponsored tournaments, which means Valve has a role in how
Yeah.
those tournaments function.
So the
And
Counter
they
Strike
donate
scene,
the prize money.
no, but those who actually on salary we're talking about, even those who are like we're talking about teams who are actually paying salaries. Are
Teams pay a
is it?
salary.
Yeah. But we're taking into account worldwide. All the teams that are actually paying salaries. Is there a lot of them?
What level? You want
It
all levels?
doesn't matter.
Because
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
could just say, I could just, say- I could just say yes to your question. It would always be right.
All right, but we're talking about what? How low can a salary be?
As low as they want to make it, as low as the person's willing to take it. There's no set standard.
Yeah, but
I
you
think
see,
you
we're
don't
not talking about
understand.
some quickly made up, in your area where you live, like people gathered up. There's like a shopkeeper who wants to like manage a team, and he's like willing to pay $50 a month or $50 a week, for example. Technically, we can include them, but I wouldn't like to include these sort of teams.
Because they're pointless. Actually, they're not pointless because
No, no, but
playing
they
on a team like
exist.
that is how you put your name out there.
No, but you see, we're
You
talking
have to
about.
start with those teams unless you're considered an S rank player already.
Yeah, but just generally speaking, people who actually get like not even 30K, okay, let's say even 20K a year, 20K a year,
You know, a
pretty
lot of
low.
those players play for free, right? Those players don't even get paid half the time.
Yeah, but that's not the question.
Unless you're
I'm
on a
talking
team
about
that is
amount of
S
teams
rank.
that exist. Are you aware? Amount of organizations that pay at least 20K a year to a player in their team. Do you aware of their amounts? How many are there?
No, and neither are you.
I'm not. I'm asking you because you seem to be more into this pro scene thingy. Pro scene.
No one knows the exact number of how many teams that pay their player X amount of money
But would it be
exist.
fair to say there are a lot of them? Is it fair to say it? Is it fair to say, due to Counter-Strike being big in a global sense, is it fair to say
That pay their players a minimum
that
of
there are
20K?
a lot of teams that actually pay a salary, which is at least 20K a year?
Okay,
Is it a fair statement?
no, because I'll say it again. I just said it earlier, I'll say it again. The only teams that pay a salary are the teams that play for money. So, for example, a team in your hometown that hasn't ever made it past D rank playing is not going to pay you a salary. They're all free players. A team all the way up to B ranking is not going to pay a salary. They're all players who want to get on an S rank team. No one pays a salary unless they play for money. Unless they're competing in a minor tournament to get a spot in an S rank tournament, they're not paying you money. And even I would say even 70% of those teams aren't going to pay you any money until you win.
And pretty much their tournaments every week, right? Or like daily?
It's probably more realistically weekly, and those tournaments usually don't pay anything. They pay like maybe some of them. Okay, so it depends on the category of the tournament. Some of them pay up to $10,000 to an entire team, which means a team of 5 people, they're getting 2 grand, not even 2 grand a piece, because the coaches and then the other money just to get there. Some of those players only get like $500 out of that 10 grand pool. Here's a good example. There's a video that Tarek put out. When he won that $1 million Counter-Strike tournament for Cloud9, he only saw, I think he said the number was $70,000 of that $1 million. And he was one of the players on the stage, which means all of the other players got to see that amount of money. So, as a benched player, you're not going to be making as much as an active player. So, if Tarek won a $1 million tournament and only made $70,000, how do you expect to sit on a bench as someone who can't even compete with S-rank players and make
But you see, you're missing out a lot of details.
I haven't missed a single detail.
What's like? No, you're missing a lot. You don't know the structure. You don't know the arrangements. You don't know for what and for why, etc., etc. There are a lot of details.
Okay, well, why don't you explain it then, since you seem to know it?
I'm not claiming I seem to know it, but you're making
Okay,
statements that I'm unable
so
to
if
play
you
against S
don't
rank
know it,
players. No, 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 but
if
you're
you
making
don't
definite
know it,
claims.
I
Yes.
don't I don't have to personally play against S rank players. I can look into the research that S rank players have put out there. All I have to do
Uh,
is listen to what S rank players say and use my fucking common sense as a person who plays Counter-Strike and put together the pieces. It's not that hard to put together the pieces that you're not making money if you're on some shit random team. And it's not that hard to put together that you're not going to get on some shit random team unless you actually do good in the game, which you don't fucking do.
and by
Every
doing,
single game that me and Corey
yeah,
play with you,
you see. Wait, wait, hold on, hold on. What you said reasonable, except now doing good in the game. Are you sure you have a firm like grasp on what that means?
on what? This entire thing we've been talking about has been about the game.
Yeah, but by doing good in the game, you understand what?
You didn't even say a complete sentence there. You said in the game, do you what? You didn't
Yeah,
even form a
but by
complete
doing
sentence.
good in the game, you mean what? You said
Okay,
to do
so
good in the
here's
game.
here's my example. So every single game that you have played with me, that you
Yeah.
have played with Corey, and you have played with the other guy, his name was Kawhi. Not one time were we actually putting our full effort into those games, and we still managed to do as good, if not better than you.
That means nothing to me.
It means you don't even stand up to how we play, and we don't even stand up to how pro players play. That's what it means. So
That's
how can you expect to get
look, look, look.
hired
No, no, no. But
without practicing and being a better player?
you want to use a good common sense. You've mentioned earlier that you're willing
I
to use
just
it.
did use
No, no,
common
no.
sense.
You mentioned that you're willing to use it and you're willing to compare. You're willing to watch. You're willing to listen. And you're willing to compare. So compare the understand the following. You need to get a. You need to quantify what a good player is. And once you have a set of parameters established for what a
Okay,
good player is,
here's
then
the
you go
parameters.
further. No, 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 no. Then you go
So
further into
we'll
how
use the
you
player
acquire
you
them.
gave me for example. We'll use
You
Kerrigan
see?
for example. So if
No, you can
Kerrigan
use whatever.
played
No, no, no. It
and
doesn't matter what
every
player you
single
use. It doesn't matter
it,
what
no,
player
it
you use.
it does because I have to keep it in your reference.
No, no,
That's
no.
how argument work. I have to keep it in reference and in reference that we've already
Reference
used and you've
yourself
already given
because
me.
you've said a good player.
I'm going to I never said I was a good player.
No, you
I said I
said
was
no,
better
no.
than you.
You said the phrase a good player. Now you need to go further into understanding what a good player is.
Okay? A good player and here's the reference that I'm going to give you if you'll shut the fuck up. So, here's a good player that you've already stated was a good player, Kerrigan. You have stated he was a good player. So, we'll use him as reference. So, if Kerrigan was in any of the lobbies that we played, he would have averaged, I don't know, at least 50 kills those games because those guys were terrible. What do you think Kerrigan's headshot average is in a silver match that you're playing? An S rank player plays an 8,000 elo. What do you think his average is? It's going to be like quintuple yours. You averaged you averaged a 0% headshot accuracy for 15 rounds in one of the games we played. How? How do you do that? With over 10 kills, you average a 0% headshot accuracy while using a fucking AK. Like you have to put your fucking ego aside for once and think about what's happening. Pro players, S rank players, Kerrigan aims at the head. You don't aim at the head. Maybe in a pro match in an S rank game, they're not averaging 100% headshot accuracy because there's obviously other players, their skill level, that they have to do other things, like practice good movement to avoid headshots. Your movement is horrible. You move in a straight line, you stand still, you turn around, you move in another straight line. You don't use strafing whatsoever. Do you even understand what it means to counter strafe while you're shooting?
That's it?
What?
You done with the speech?
Say? No, I'm asking you a question. Do you understand what counter strafing is? Do you understand the idea of counter strafing?
Look. Everything that you've just said can be easily countered by
Okay,
you
counter it right now. Go for it.
by you diving deeper into how matchmaking works and how it can be manipulated.
It doesn't matter
Easily.
how matchmaking works.
And
You
then
are
you dive
playing
deeper
bad. If you aim
into
for the
what a
head
good
more,
player
if you
is.
practice a reaction time more. Do you think Kerrigan would have lost to any of those cheaters that you
You-
said were cheaters those games? Do you think he would have lost to any of them?
I don't know, did you poison your brain as well? Because there sure has been an effect from an outside on your brain. Which is like,
Okay, you know
happens.
what? Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Shut the fuck up. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go look at the match stats. We're gonna go look at the match stats for those
the
games that we
match
played.
stats. But you're clueless
Yep.
about how stats work. You're clueless about matchmaking.
I'm not. I'm obviously
You're
not because
clueless.
I'm better at the game than you are. So
No.
I'm obviously not clueless
Look
on how
how-
stats work.
The only reason you're able to speak the way you're able to speak is because you're clueless. I'm not
It's
even like
because-
I'm not
because
even
I-
believing
you're
that you're a
delusional.
Satan. No.
You're delusional, is why. You're
Like
delusional.
I'm starting
and
to
you
believe
think everyone's
that you're
out
not
to
like
get you. I'm
honestly
trying to help
that
you
like
here.
evil.
I'm trying to help you understand
No,
that
no,
if you
that's-
stop
that's not how it
thinking
works.
that everyone is out to get you, you will
It's
start
not
playing
about
better.
it's not about everyone. That's not how it works.
You just said it's about okay.
I
It
haven't.
can't not be about everyone, and then you say that matchmaking plays a bigger role than how you play, because matchmaking involves everyone. All right, we'll use this game. Okay, we'll start here. This is our first game we played together. We won 13-8. No. We'll go to one that you were actually there for. This one. This is the one that I have that clip from. All right. So in this game, you thought Gronk was cheating. Gronk averaged 15 and 8. Gronk didn't even average 100 ADR, right? I averaged 23 and 16. I didn't even average 100 ADR. You
This is
were
not how it
9
works.
and 19.
Yeah, but this is not how it works.
You
Yes,
had
yes.
like, what do you mean it's not how it works? I'm looking at the fucking stats.
Yes. And where did they come from? Do you?
The game we played. What do
Exactly.
you mean? Where did they come from? I can see them. You didn't fucking prove anything there.
A number
You just said
is
exactly.
a representative of something. A
What?
number is a quantifiable measurement.
Exactly. And you
Yeah.
use numbers to represent statistics. I am using numbers to represent the statistics.
No, it's you just need to dive slightly deeper.
Okay, we can dive slightly deeper. Let's watch his gameplay. We'll download the match and watch his gameplay. I'll go use the bathroom and let the match download, and then we'll watch his gameplay to see if he was cheating. We'll look at his crosshair placement. We'll look at his movement. We'll look at his reaction time. We'll look at what made him do what, and we'll figure out if he's cheating. Because we can analyze it. We can analyze it. We can also.
It will
the
take a
first-
lot of time, and you cannot just watch him. You have to acknowledge there's positioning of the enemies, which is our team.
No. Exactly. That's what we're gonna do. And if you wouldn't have cut me off, I was going to fucking say it. So that office game we played, not the office game we played, the office game with the shotgun. So what me and Corey did when we analyzed it, every single time you said he was walling or aiming, the first thing we did was pause the game and look at where his teammates were on the minimap. So when we get into a scenario where you think
With the
someone's
shotgun
walling, or
guy.
you think someone's cheating. We're going to pause. Don't fucking care
Wait,
about the shotgun guy.
did you
I
just
use
reference?
it as
No,
a
but
reference.
oh, you did. But yeah, but I didn't talk about him using wall hack. He might have had, but I'm talking about aim. Yes, aim hack. He did use aim hack.
He didn't have aim hack.
Yes, he fucking did. Look at his sprays.
Hey,
Man,
buddy, I want you to
were
go
in office.
and
You
watch
had
the
many
games we played.
No.
I
in
averaged
office.
a 100% headshot,
Yeah,
and
okay.
2 of the matches we played
Yeah,
for
yeah.
10 kills. How am I not aim hacking?
Yeah. Okay. Look, basically you're crazy, and I don't know how to deal with this. It doesn't make sense what you say.
Because you're delusional. You don't want
That's
it to
not
make
how
sense.
it works. You know, it's not how it works.
Exactly how it works.
It's not. It's. Can we talk about it in 6 months? And during this 6 months, you will just play like you will have no life. You will have just work, CS, work,
Hey,
CS.
listen, I'll say it one more fucking time because your
No,
brain is
but
too
like
small to
you
understand.
need to really deep
I
your
have played this video game for 4,000 hours. I
O-
have been every
over the
single rank
span
in the game.
over the span of exactly
Over
with how many
the
people
span
in
of
Yeah.
7 years.
Exactly.
I have been playing this game
Exactly.
since I
It's
was
nothing.
14.
It's nothing. It's nothing. Understand the following. It is nothing. And you've been playing as a 14.
How?
Dive into how matchmaking works. Dive how the arrangement works.
I've been playing the game for 7 years. I understand how matchmaking
Dive
works.
into understanding of what a solo queue is versus you queuing with someone. How does it make a difference?
Motherfucker, that doesn't matter. You're delusional. Just play better
Just
in
dive.
the games you play.
Just dive, touch, and you'll be like, ouch, holy shit. That's what will
Hey, we
happen
can do it
to
right fucking now. I play a solo game right fucking now on your map. We'll do it right now.
No, it's not about right now. It's you have to go and you have to experience.
I've done it for 4,000 hours.
Well, it seems it's not enough, or you haven't done it in the way that it's supposed to be done.
No. What is happening here is you have got a skewed perception of how the game works
Skewed.
because everything isn't going for you how you want it to go. The world doesn't revolve around you.
This is not how it works. It's not about the world revolving around one person.
Obviously it is, because
You
every
see,
single game
you
you
see,
get in, you report someone
you
for
keep
cheating.
making no. You keep making vague statements.
I'm
This
making
is-
vague statements.
yes.
Every time I say something, I
I
explain
already
it with a
told you.
fact.
No. You do not.
You-
But you do not. I already told you many times. I don't know how many more times should I tell you for you to go and do the thing. You go and look into the technicality of the matchmaking. You go and do the thing into looking. What's the
No,
difference
you know
between
what?
you
I will
solo
say it.
queuing
I will say it for the last
over
time.
a long period
I
of
want
time?
you to show me, because if I haven't seen it in the same amount of hours that you have, that means I'll never see it because it doesn't
See
exist.
what do you
So
want
why
to
don't
see?
you show
What do
me?
you want to see?
It is.
What
it is.
do you want to see?
I want you to show me rigged matchmaking. I want you to show me rigged matchmaking. Because I've watched
What
your
the
YouTube
fuck
videos.
does it mean?
What do you mean? What does that mean? You're the one who said it.
Ah, you see. You want to see something that you don't know. Show me something.
Because it doesn't exist.
Look, no. But you, yo. Ah. Were you hired? I don't know.
You know what?
Are you
Here, I'll give
honestly
another
crazy?
Example. We'll go to the YouTube video. We'll go to the recent YouTube video where you were showing the DMs with the guy, where you started insulting him, and then after he said you were insulting him, you said he wasn't when you did. So we'll go there.
Because what? It will.
All right,
prove
we'll go
what?
here.
It will prove
It,
what?
just shut the fuck up and wait.
No, but it will prove what?
I'll explain it when we get there. Okay.
Okay.
This one right here.
All right. So, you do the following. You do what I've said earlier. You play the game, and you look into how matchmaking works. Then we talk, because this is just a waste of time for a waste of time. Things are the way things are. Good luck.